By standing, we feel the connection with the feet on the ground. So working with this style of Qigong, the internal Qigong style, also known as internal alchemy style, traditionally, feel that you're standing, your hands are open, your shoulders are open, your fingers are open, your leg stance is quite open, elbows are open, your mouth is slightly open, so that this way we can connect more fully with the Qi, the life energy in our body, as it's there to be connected to. So let's just breathe, just become aware of your breath. Become aware of your breathing in and out. Inflating your whole body as you breathe in and deflating it as you breathe out. So we know the breath work, the word breath work directly translates as the word Qigong in Chinese. Qi means breath as well as life, vital life force, and Gong means practice. So here we're doing proper Qigong, old-fashioned Qigong. Traditionally, Qigong just really meant breath work, the breath work aspect. The other internal stuff was called internal alchemy, and the external stuff was known by different names, but essentially related to martial arts. So we're doing this breathwork style that features both in martial arts, but also in internal alchemy. And of course in medical Qigong. So you breathe in, you inflate the chest opens, you can feel it rise, and then you breathe out, you let it sink. And as you sink, you feel that the energy is flowing, the breath is flowing from your chest out through your hands and fingers out, away. Now as you breathe in, we can use the hands to help us. We breathe in, we're taking the hands. And then when we breathe out, we let go. So you breathe in, and you're taking in life force. You're doing that anyway. You're doing that even if you realize you're doing it or not. It's just happening. It is a function of the breath. Breathing in, filling up your chest with the life force, and then breathing out. And letting go what you need to let go from your body. It's like debris, what the Chinese call illness energy. You want to clear the debris, the detritus, the byproduct of metabolism. You just let it go. And that includes also letting go of carbon dioxide, but not simply that. So you breathe in, feel your hand, everything is filling up in your chest. You hold it for a few seconds and then you breathe out fully. And you breathe out through the mouth. Nice. Do that on your own timing, as always. You do it at your own time. You don't need to follow me. Just practice. If your breath is shorter, then you just go faster. You do it always in tandem with the breathing. So if your breath is shorter, then you go quicker through the sequence. If your breath is deeper, even deeper than mine, great. You take it slower. It's just natural. You don't have to force it to be as long as possible. Just good. And now we'll do a little bit bigger movement. Really letting go, really taking it in. You feel like you're embracing the chi, you're gathering the chi, you're taking the chi from the air into your lungs, into your chest, and then you let go. Breathe it into the area here that's called the sea of chi, chi hai, which accumulates, where you can accumulate and store the chi. The breath in this energy center. So the Qi Hai is part of the energy center we know as the middle Dan Tien that we talk about as the middle Dan Tien. So here we're connecting to the Qi aspect rather than the spiritual aspect, which is the heart. So the Qi aspect of the middle Dan Tien is the lungs, and the Shen, spirit aspect of the chest, or the middle Dan Tien, is the heart. So here we're working with the lungs, the metal element, the Qi. Okay, now when we breathe out, we're going to push the chi, push something out like that way. So you're going to gather it in as before, and then push it out. This is really good for our COVID days, as I keep on saying, to increase the capacity of your lungs. Because the stronger your lungs, the more capacity they have for air, the easier you can overcome COVID. When that is really compromised, then you stand a chance of getting quite ill, or your lungs really suffer the effects of the virus. So this is our way of prophylactic, preventative practice. When you breathe out through the mouth, quite strong, like a wind almost. This is to discharge, to clear stuff out of you, to clear stuff out of your energy field, to clear stuff out of your body. That's breath in and then let's do a couple more of these. I mean, as I say, you could do this for as long as you like. You could do this for the next half hour. But we're just going to curtail for the purposes of the time. Okay, so now when you've done it for the last time, you just let your hands and arms to drop down. Let your shoulders relax. Make your body relax. And just feel the effect. Make a little bit more space in your armpits. You say, this is if like the size of a golf ball under each armpit. So if your arms are up, your elbows are slightly out, arms are up, they're hanging. Your knees are bent slightly, not locked. In other words, not locked. And breathe in and out gently through the mouth a few times. Just to get everything integrated. Okay. And now we're going to shake. We're going to shake loose the body. Taking in the chi means then you got the chi in your body. So when you're shaking, the chi pushes stuff out of the meridians, out of the any blocked channels, any areas where there are blocked or block points, block cavities, we call them in Qigong. In Chinese, they're not known as points. They're called as cavities of energy, whirlpools of energy that accumulate. And those are the acupuncture points. So imagine that we're clearing, things can get stuck in these little cavities and what we call holes or cavities of chi, and you're clearing out any stagnation. So you're clearing it out of your fingers, out of your hands, shaking it out of your hands like we do, shaking it. Imagine it's all falling out of the tips of your fingers and thumb. And as you shake the whole arm, shake the shoulder, shake it quite vigorously for a little while. And then include by shaking one foot at a time, just shaking a foot. Just you shake your eyes and you're shaking the feet. You're shaking it out. And then shake behind you. And then shake your arms again. And then combine the shaking with the bouncing. Bouncing up and down on the knees, shaking and bouncing. Your heels can come off the floor. Just let everything go. Let all the tension go. All the heaviness go. All the negativity go. Shaking it again. And then stomping it into the ground. It's like you want all that heaviness, all that density to go into the ground. Be absorbed by the ground. And where you do it is you stomp, not too hard, not hurting your feet, but enough so you can hear it. And you should speed up. Move up and down a little bit. And then just relax. Up and down. Good. So let's go back into the breathing. Now we're going to open up wide. Expand the chest, expand the whole body outwards. Feel your energy go out. And then you're going to embrace the chi in the air, the da chi. Take the da chi, as it's called, the air chi, directly into your lungs with breathing in. And with an out breath, you let go. Hold it there for a little while with breathing in naturally in and out. Feel that you're connecting to the chi of the air. And then with this nice big, with an in-breath, you start with the in-breath, you're breathing in, you're taking in the chi into your lungs, into your chest, into your chi high. And then with the out-breath, you're letting it, you let anything that needs to go. Connect, chi. With an in-breath, you come here. Here you could hold it for a couple of breaths, just like you really get the chi in the chest. And then with the out-breath, with an out-breath, you let go. Hold it for a couple of breaths. And then with an in-breath, you come in again. And this is the slow down version. So you really can get a chance to feel the chi more. especially if you're new and you really know, okay, how am I going to get this? Give yourself a chance to feel the chi, bring the chi, integrate it, let it absorb into your lungs, into your tissues, and then you breathe out. If your nose is good and clear, you can breathe in enough and hold it, yeah? And then letting it go. But if your cavity is a bit blocked and you can't take that breath in clearly through the nose, then breathe in through the mouth. Because there's no impediment. Through the mouth, there's no impediment to the air. And then, so that's why also do have a tissue or two around you. If you need to blow your nose to clear your nose, do that. And you go, it's a bit blocked. Clear your nose out. Because if you're doing Qigong, you'll feel that you sometimes want to do that anyway. Okay, so let's do that a couple more times, breathing in and then breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. And then you let your arms go. You may notice some tension in your shoulders. So you're going to shake your shoulders loose. Shake your shoulders, roll your shoulders while shaking them up and down, but also rolling them, It's mainly up and down. Then you bring the elbows into that movement, flicking away the tension in your shoulders out of using your elbow motion to flick out stuff out of your fingers. And then you flick it out through your feet as well. Now, not forgetting the legs and feet. Okay, so let's just relax. This sort of like jogging on the spot is about relaxing. It's about really letting go and relaxing. Because in this style of Qigong, you want to keep it fluid, free, relaxed. As my teacher used to always say, being serious, being too serious about it blocks the chi. I remember often used to teach us, and he says, okay, enough. Okay, break. And you say, what's going on? So you're being too serious. Have a break, chat, relax, then we come back. He used to pick it up in the field. I've got to get it this way. It's not about, I've got to go this way. It's you relax into it. If you can't relax into it, it ain't going to work. Very simple. I mean, as the Chinese say, and it's true, that's what they used to say, imagine is like making love. If you can't relax, then what's the point? You're not going to experience it. You're not going to get into it. You're getting all tense. And relax. Then the experience comes. The more relaxed you can be, the more you get the chi. The more intensely you're seeking it, the less likely to get it. It's like that very classic Buddhist paradigm. What you desire and you hanker after and you go after it. The Taoists say that the more you want it, the less you can get it. Because you block yourself. So that, just let go. Okay. So we're shaking our shoulders, we're shaking our hands, we're shaking our feet. Let's shake our knees back and forth. I'll go a bit further back. So you're going this motion up and down so that you can get a vibration in your thighs and in your hips to clear the area that is here, that is stuck. Vibrate, let the belly wobble, let the hips wobble, let the backside wobble, let the thighs wobble, let the calves wobble. And it's like pistons, like your knees are going up and down like pistons. And the heels are coming off the floor a few millimeters. You get this vibration, you want to get it through the whole body. Okay, and then from here, then you do the bouncing. Bouncing up and down, letting the heels come off the floor again a few millimeters and just bouncing up and down. You can make a sound with it, open the mouth, and then with the out breath through the mouth, make a sound. Breathe in and then. So when you breathe out, you're letting everything go out into the ground through the shaping. Breathing in. And okay, and then wobbling again, wobbling, getting the vibration in your legs, in your hips, everything to wobble. Let that wobble come into your shoulders, like that, just moving the shoulders quite fast, back and forth. While wobbling everything. And then into the head. Finally, letting the head shake left to right. Open the mouth, let the mouth really wobble. The lips, everything. Let it all release from the face. And the neck. And then shake the hands. A couple of breaths, and then shake the head. You don't want to carry on just shaking the head incessantly, otherwise you can get dizzy. So shake the head for about 10 seconds. Then shake the hands for about 10 seconds. Yeah, you don't need to count, just a fair guess. Let's do that another time. Good. Okay. So let's feel the chi. Let's feel the chi in our hands. Open your hands and feel the chi. Relax. Be attentive to what's happening in your hands. If you can feel something, some sensations, some vibration, some feel alive. Also your feet, so bring your attention down to your feet and feel what's going on with your feet and feel the connection with your feet. Okay, and then let's bring our hands with the neck just at the navel and below the navel, and just feel like you're integrating all the chi you've generated or you've received through the breath work. Let it all come into here. So now you breathe in and you let the breath come down to the navel and just below in the lower Dan Tien. And before we're working on the middle Dan Tien, now we're working on the lower Dan Tien. So field of treasure, as it's called, the lower field of treasure. And here we're gathering the chi in this chi hai. There's also chi hai, the chi hai here. In other words, a sea of chi that you can gather the chi. We've got one here and we've got another there. So here we're breathing into the chi hai of the abdomen, gathering the chi. And then when you breathe out, you just relax. Breathe out through the mouth. Breathe in, either through the mouth or the nose, so you can go all the way down into the belly, into below the navel, into the navel, and then out. All the way deep, deep in the body, deep inside. Not just the surface, deep inside the body. And this is always a really good way to finish a sequence or the whole session of Qigong if you're doing that, because you integrate what you have activated, what you have generated, and what you have received. So instead of dissipating again, you make sure you are putting it into, you're not storing it into your batteries. Literally, imagine this is where you store it. This is the area of storing the chi. This is the one that you really want. The reasons that explain. time. Good. So you can again stay here for as long as you like, just to feel in the Qigong again for reasons to just rub around the navel, feel you're integrating this. And then so we bring this bit of the Qigong class to a conclusion and for the next section. Okay.